Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to see something about a type of alternative fuel that is biodiesel. It is a form of a renewable automobile fuel. First, we'll see about bioethanol. Bioethanol is produced by two sources, first generation and second generation. First generation is the sugar based crop, that is sugarcane and sugar beet, or starch based crops like corn, maize and wheat. The second generation source is the cellulosic wood, grass and straw. What is the process? As far as sugar based crops are concerned, they are subjected to fermentation, distillation and formation of ethanol. As far as starch based crops are concerned, or second generation cellulosic sources are concerned, they are subjected to pre-treatment, hydrolysis, where they are converted into sugar. Then after that, they are subjected to fermentation through action of yeast. Then they go through distillation and finally formation of ethanol takes place. Different blends of ethanols are produced, which are commonly called as bioethanols. They are E5, E10, E15, E25, E85, and E100. What are these designations? What is this nomenclature? E5, in that you have maximum 5% of anhydrous ethanol, the rest is gasoline. Commonly, these are used in Western European countries. Then in E10, we have a maximum of 10% of ethanol. The rest is comprised of gasoline, that is 90%. Similarly, in E15, you have 15% of ethanol. The rest is gasoline. In E25, you will have 25% of ethanol. The rest will be gasoline. These are used in North and South American countries. Then E85, you will have 85% of ethanol, the rest will be gasoline. And in E100, 100% ethanol is used, which is commonly being used nowadays in Brazil. Then biodiesel. How is biodiesel formed? Biodiesel is formed by the action between triglyceride and methyl alcohol. They are subjected and processed in a reactor, because of which monoalkyl ester and glycerine is formed, which is separated by a separating catalyst. The chemical reaction is shown over here, wherein triglyceride it reacts with methanol in the presence of a catalyst, as a result of which glycerol is formed with a byproduct which is a fatty acid methyl ether. There are certain pros and cons that are associated with biodiesel. It is a form of renewable fuel, which is absolutely a great advantage that it has. Also, it is environmentally friendly in the sense that it is degradable biologically. It does not leave behind a carbon footprint, that is, it is carbon neutral. It reduces harmful emission of particulate matter, carbon monoxide, and hydrocarbons. Also, it enhances the lubricity performance of the fuel, and it boosts agricultural produce as well. The disadvantage or cons, in other words, are the output from the engine is reduced, harmful emission of nitrous oxide is increased, compatibility with sealing gaskets is a concern, hydrolysis is bad, and oxidation stability is also not good. Because of this, clogging of filter and injector takes place. Also, fluidity of this biodiesel at low temperature is a cause of concern. Furthermore, food grade crops are utilized, which might result in an imbalance in the food supply chain. Also, as far as the production of biodiesel is concerned, it is heavily dependent upon plants. Because of this, serious problem of deforestation is taking place. An example is shown over here of deforestation that is taking place in Borneo for the production of biodiesel, we suppose, from 1950 to 2000. We can clearly see that a significant land area has reduced, which was being occupied by the forests. So much so that it has a devastating effect on the rainforest for commercial palm plantation. Also, this biodiesel is not found to be completely comparable with the latest diesel engine technology that is being used. Another type of alternative fuel that we use is the electric vehicle. Here we see four types are shown. The first is only IC engine, which runs on a conventional IC engine fuel. Then you have a hybrid electric vehicle wherein two power sources are used and alternatingly both can be used. That is electric motor which runs on a battery and an internal combustion engine which runs on conventional fuel. Then you have a plug-in electric vehicle wherein you can plug in and charge the batteries, and alternatingly it can be run on IC engine or the electric motor. And then you have a completely electric vehicle wherein you don't find the use of IC engine and the use of conventional fuels. Then you have a Tesla battery system vehicles for electric vehicle. We see that the floor is mounted by a series of Tesla batteries which provide the power required to run the prime mover, which in this case you will find that a electric motor is used. Thank you very much.